Here is a here. Hello, how goes it, everybody? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful start to their weekend so far. Whoa, people! Kiro, Finn, NSFW, Pip, hello, Radu, hello, Bruga, hello. Kiro, no, yeah, Kiro was first. Oh, wait. About to get a haircut, which means, like, best of luck, Radu. Best of luck. Which hair are you getting cut? Which one? Alright, and hello Rob as well, how goes it, how goes it? Oh, Radu's now Traveler in chat, yo, okay. Traveler it be. But yeah, today we are back with more Genshin Impact. Last stream, we did all the mini-games in the Inazuma event. So today, after we've done our... Oh no, we actually did a bunch of other important things as well. But I'll go over those in a moment. Rodu, 97 pulls for Furina currently. 1 more week left till she comes. Oh, it is very soon, isn't it? It is very soon. Well, best of luck getting those final few pulls. And best of luck pulling for her. But I'll give you that luck. More formally in a bit, I'm sure. A bit closer to the time, I mean. But yeah, wait, soon? Soon indeed. That does mean that Rio is soon, doesn't it, SFA? Because Rio is running alongside her. I don't think I'll be pulling on either of those banners. I said because I'm going to be pulling for Veresa. Because Veresa is very pretty. What was I looking at? I was looking at characters. I was looking at Ganyu. Because Ganyu is now... Let me get chat back up on the screen so I'm not missing anything. Just a small trim around the edges. Also, since you're getting a haircut, you changed your username just because that makes sense. New hair, new you. You're ready for Furina? Nice, Rob, nice. How many pulls do you have, Rob? But yeah, I crowned Ganyu's normal attack, which is pretty exciting. Hopefully I can get her burst leveled up a bit soon, but I'm not sure how useful her burst is in the rotations. It's still something I want to level up a bit. If I triple crown anyone's useless skills, it'll probably be Shenhe's, but that's not the point. Yeah, best of luck with your haircut, Traveler. But additionally, I got her build a little bit better right now. She's sitting at a nice 51.7 crit rate, which is fine, because I'm running her in a double cryo team, which means if the opponent is afflicted with cryo, there's a crit rate boost. And additionally, she's got an Ascension passive that boosts her crit rate whenever she... for 3 seconds after firing a charge attack shot. So that generally means that I can be at about 70, which is nice. Which means that she's actually hit over 200 crit rate, which I'm very happy about, especially since she's not got a crit rate weapon. She's got an attack with an elemental mastery passive weapon. So yeah, I'm very excited. I get her in 30, you've got 120-ish. Oh yeah, because you lost your 50-50 on the Arla banner. Like, in my head, I was like, I should show the character I'm talking about. But I'm realizing now that this might just be coming across as, like, a flex, which it isn't meant to be. So apologies. But yeah, you got a different Pyro character. To be fair, Daya's seeing use these days, isn't she? She can crit rate you. Oh no, Pinkish. But welcome to the stream. I hope that your week has been going well so far. I downloaded Honkai Starrail yesterday after a year. I haven't played it in a year. You got Aglaya and Bailu and GeoIDK Boy. Oh, nice, nice. Congratulations. Hope you're all having a great day so far. I am indeed, Pinkish. I am indeed. I managed to get a tomorrow's short edited, which is always good. Does it not?
And there is clearly a limit to the Red Rope's power.
There is.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Understandable, me too, wife. What was I saying? I got entirely sidetracked, because, you know, I'm not going to speak over Shenhe when she's talking. Arla is so fun to play, she is. She needs a shield, and I need to build a shielder for real. Yeah, that, like, her... She is pretty good at self-sufficiency. I found that my self-sufficiency with her has gotten better the more I've used her. But it's cool. I kind of wanted that outcome anyway. No, that's fair. That's fair. I would champion Dare in her 2 uses too. Yanlan? Yanlan? But yeah, Lanyan's a good shielder. Layla is pretty solid as well. I don't think her cryo application is the best, but I've seen a lot of people use her alongside Arla. I'm probably going to end up using Baiju, but I also might make this team into a Baiju team. I've got Mawika right now set up on my Cinder City set. I'm probably going to do some Cinder City farming at some point, because again, I'm going to want Obsidian, probably for Veresa and for Ian-san, and I'm going to want Cinder City for Ian-san and Kachina. Yeah, no, I'll probably go Obsidian for Veresa. So I'll probably get this replaced with a crit rate circlet, just because her crit rate isn't the best at the moment. Support Mawika. Support Mawika indeed, which means that I've got the Earth Shaker on her instead of the event weapon. I'll switch between the sets. I've got Diluc on her other set right now. Where is he? Here he is. So he's just set up on her support set. You know how it is. You have a C2, I think, so I might build her after Furina, Chiori, and Lynette. That's fair, that makes sense. But mine is C0 still. I might build her at some point, but again, I'm quite daunted by the prospect of, yeah, I'm quite daunted by the prospect of that stuff. God damn it. Whopper Flowers. I hate Whopper Flowers so much. No? Okay. Sorry, I saw this and I was like, I wonder if this is like a flat texture, and it is. The answer's yes. You're almost done with Triple Crown my weekend. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I need to... No, I do need to crown her... I do need to crown the named moment. That's like the next thing I need to do. I'm not going to do her normal attacks, though. Again, like... I don't know. I did pull her to be a support, right? Like, that's the blunt truth of the matter, is when I pulled Mawika, I pulled her to be a support. So although I'm definitely going to have her I'm going to keep her DPS set on the side, because it's really useful. She's really good DPS. I do want to use her as a support sometimes as well, because that is the genuine reason why I pulled her. But I do fear that the Shalonen team... I need Shalonen if I'm going to use her as a support. That's like... It's not a big issue, because it's like, oh, I have to use one of the best supports in the game on any team she's on. Like, that is a non-issue. I'm going to be honest. But, what was it called? But I think I want to make a Cryo Pyro Dendro team, specifically so I can get more reverse melts off, because that's my issue at the moment. The lone end? The lone end. Anyway. I believe... How many weeks left till we have the next banner? It's soon. It's, 9 days. So it'll be not this coming Wednesday, the Wednesday after. Oh, guys. Nice. Oh, all three of these are Whopper Flowers. Well, I have been complaining about Whopper Flowers, so I guess I might as well, you know? Alright, no, I already...
Rise with the sun.
Yeah, the issue is with Mawika, and I found this out, I missed. I flubbed that shot entirely. Alright. But yeah, like, with some good supports, I can hit 60k. I've been trying to hit that 100k on Mawika. No. I've hit 100k on Mawika. I've been trying to hit 100k on Garnia's normal attack. Charge attack, sorry. I think I might be able to get there. The current event has about 7 days left on it as well. It's more or less running the... Yeah, so 8 days. This one has another 30, so... But this one has about 8. I'm going to be doing the story today. But... First things first... No. Almost muscle memoried into Crimson Witch. I almost just, like, did my regular straight into Crimson Witch. Mawika's hitting 250k solo, no supports. Jeez, that's very impressive. Alright. Yeah, let's do some domains. Hop on in. We'll start off with Noblesse, which is for me, obviously. And then we can start moving... Oh. Oh! Sorry, Kiro. You're a moment too late. My apologies. Wow, we're sounding here like the Stardust Crusaders, isn't it?
Woo!
Whoa, yeah, baby.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
All right. But yeah, so let's do some Noblesse. And then after Noblesse is done, we can... do any other domains that people need doing. You know how it's... I was gonna say, is Rob using Aether? Is Rob using Dendro Aether? Alright.
Born of ice and frost.
The issue is it's low-key hard to figure out if that's Garnya or if that's, like, Lurley.
Way behind schedule.
I'm not sure what SFA is hitting at normally. Alright. Okay, I had 200 resin, which is good. After this, we can, well, after 5 rounds of this, I'll need to go back, condense my resin, and then be back on my way. Okay, we got 2 bits of bullshit already. Did someone leave? Yeah. You didn't condense resin. Oh, I see. Okay. SFA has to go and condense resin quickly. Let me know when your resin is condensed. Gone, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. Currently looking for some Noblesse stuff for my Shenhe. And then I'm going to be finishing off the Inazuma event. You pulling at all on the next week's banners? Yeah, it's... Wait, no, it's not. Week after next banners. You pulling for Furina or Rio is the question. You need crystal flies condense yours too. Oh no. Oh wait, are you not ready to go yet? Oh, I see. Fair enough. Apologies. I jumped the gun. You can steal a couple of mine to condense yours. I've got some crystal flies at the moment. I think I've got maybe 30? Where are they? Where are crystal flies located? Is it in here? Maybe? Maybe not. I've got no idea where crystal fly stuff's located. Is it down here? No, okay. Oh well. You saw them, you scrolled past them. I can expect that. Was it in this pocket then? My guess is this here we go. I've got 31, so I've got enough. I've got enough.
We're way behind schedule.
Alright. Let go. Let go. Can't switch characters while climbing. Indeed you can't. Alright, SFA? There he is. Alright. Let go! Let go! Alright. You know what, I think this is gonna go... Ouch. Okay, I really fucking botched that up, didn't I? Royally... Whoa! Okay. Did a very good end there. I need to check which Alishino artifacts I'm going to want to level up later, actually. Not level up, like, improve later. Obviously, I need an EM goblet for her, which I'll probably do in 5.5. Because I doubt that I will get... Imagine if that was what... Imagine if this was the EM goblet. I was just talking about an EM goblet and I just yoinked one. I think I would have been quite impressed if that happened myself. But, I know some people are really good at saying a thing's gonna happen and then it happen. I have never been that kind of person ever. You know? Never been me, unfortunately. I'm back on regular attack. This is the issue with, what's it called, Bond of Life. Her running is so fast. I like Arla's running. Her running stuff. Nice and speedy. Alright, what we got? Oh, we didn't get, what's it called? A goblet for once. May you request some golden fruit runs if possible? Of course, of course. We can get on those. Let me do my full Noblesse run. And then, then we can, you know. My thoughts are obvious, I believe. My thoughts, if not easy to squeeze out of my brain hole, are obvious. It's always defense, Goblet, man. It's always defense. Always defense, never attack. Oh no, that's a good point. I'm going to be condensing my Noblesse stuff into more Noblesse stuff. Oh. What are we farming Noblesse for? My Shenhe. Obviously, it's not uncommon to run her on just double attack percent, but there won't be any Noblesse on her. On the Garnu team that I'm making right now. So having Shenhe on it would be quite nice. I should probably be keeping an eye out for better ER stuff for Bennett and Mona, to be fair. Maybe just Bennett, but, you know. Alright. Number 1 Shenhe on a Kasha goal? That would be nice, but I'm not gonna jump any guns, eh? You know? I would be chuffed with that, but I'm not going to expect anything. Alright. But, just need an ER pocket watch? Nice, nice. Yeah, no, wait, where's my... So, currently my Shenhe's on... Nope. My Shenhe's on double attack. Oh, Flower is the one with, like, the 9... Yeah, okay. So, I'd like her Flower to be her off-piece, and maybe... It's either the Flower or the Goblet, because the Goblet has 23 energy recharge at the moment, which is really nice. And then over on Mika... You know what, I'm going to use this. Over on Mika, I've got the stuff that I'm preparing for her, which involves an attack timepiece, which got really good ER on it, and then a Feather over here that's already got 18 attack, which is pretty nice. So I just need Goblet, Circlet, and Flower. And then I already have a potential Flower for Lake. Oh, okay, Rob has found a chest. I should have known what had happened leaving him unattended in the world for more than 2.5 seconds. You want a Sucrose? Don't you have Sucrose? I'm confused.
Beautiful treasures
All right.
are a cause for great happiness.
Now then.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed.
You got a
myself
good
to be led by the
weapon for
whispers
Neuv
of
on
the
her?
abyss.
Oh, I
Surviving
see.
is tough, but taming the beast.
I never let you use Sucrose, because your Sucrose is like level 60, dude. Okay, I'll take Arla, and then Sucrose will be useful. Because Freeze doesn't actually work with EM. Can I crit, please? Am I critting and just doing nothing?
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Maybe? I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. Alright. But yeah, healing bonus. Feather I already have. Level 60 Sucrose Solo Zor. It did do very well in the, Someone left? You got a decent geo damage goblet for Chiori, though you prefer defense, where your defense is better? Oh, that's in, he didn't leave. There you go. Right, let's try that again. Right. And I'm gonna use Ganyu a bit. Now my Ganyu is functional. She was always functional, it's just now she's more functional than she was. She wants defense and attack, I'm pretty sure. She splits scaling, I see. I like how SFA pondered for a while to land on the wrong answer.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Alright.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
When you lose your way, you gain
Guys! I like that Rob went to Ganyu next. Like the next button he pressed was Ganyu.
Access denied.
To be fair, next time I'm gonna want to actually use her burst. Because, because that'll boost Ayaka's damage.
Next on the agenda.
Alright. Oh, you just disappeared then for a moment from me, and I got so confused. Next on the agenda. Alright. All right then. You're Zenless. Devastating. That doesn't mean leave. Guys, I've got like 3 resin left. We can make this take 3 hours or 2 seconds. Or do you just mean you're building resin back up? I think I once again re-ent- Oh no, I didn't. I'm an idiot. Okay. Is... Oh, you're still looking for resin, I see. Hurry. You're being held at gunpoint.
Born of
Boom.
ice and frost.
You thought you could get me, huh?
Next on the agenda.
Nah, I got skills. They call me the Strafer. Alright.
Settle down.
Let's go. Let's go. I think I spent my last 2 fragiles on Diluc. I see. Too focused on your plunging Diluc. Are you gonna try and pull for Jian Yun when she comes out? Oh, I am going to use the burst this time before I... Whoop! I'm hitting some good damage in that, although I think that might be Arla helping. Plunge to Luke indeed. He's using, like... I don't know the name of the glitch, but he's using a glitch. Alright. What we got? Defense and... Not defense. Not useful. No, we got... It's both defense. What am I talking about? Why did I say not defense? They're using Dragon Spike, so I want Diona. I see. Why does she help it? Oh, because of movement speed, I see. To be fair, although I'm not sure about the use of that little flower thing, because it explodes after not all that long. It's nice for getting away from the enemy, I find. It's a nice, like, escape plan. Why is your Arla not critting? Have you asked nicely? Mine wasn't earlier either. I like the way you're walking up the stairs. As if this is some kind of cutscene. Alright. Okay, there's an attack goblet. But, it's not an attack goblet I'm gonna want. So. She's on the wrong set. Oh, no. Alright.
This is access denied.
Yeah, what if I spent resin... Primos on resin just once? Go ahead, SFA. It's not like you've been, It's not like you've been blabbing on about getting Rio for the last month or anything. She's on Blizzard Strayer? Why is she on Blizzard Strayer? What were you cooking? What were you trying to cook? Were you looking for that boosted cryo crit rate? Alright, that's me done for resin. Cryo Arla, yes. With Chongyun. Alright. Meltala. Well, yeah, Meltala, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable suggestion, Pinkish. But what we're suggesting here isn't that. What we're suggesting is a Cryo Arlecchino, dealing cryo damage. My pockets are thick. They won't feel the depth from Primos on resin. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. If you're using Xianyun, then I'm gonna take Arla. Wait. Pyro team, let's go. Pyro squad. Alright. She's not built, by the way? Oh well. Can I not? Do we not get the buff? Do we... Is it only you who gets the bouncing buff? I don't know how Xianyun works. Gonna be real. Ouch. I thought that was gonna kill it, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. I don't need to kill it when I... Wait, no, it doesn't... Words don't... Not real. Yeah, I know you need her ult, but does it work for other players in the field? Ouch. Alright. I wouldn't mind more crits off her, to be fair. Her crit rate was just over 50, I believe. Oh, no rewards to claim. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to exit and re-enter. When you do when you do your burst, I can plunge. And everyone was doing that, and I just didn't realize. All you have are regrets. Did Did you accidentally pull on it or some redeem the golden troop? Marashus hunters. Alright. You couldn't plunge. Oh, he saw Janyan. Oh, I accidentally said Mawika. Oh well. I'll just take Ganyu instead. My Mawika is not built for this. Okay, never mind. My Mawika is not built. This. I mean, she's not built for it. Goodbye, Brugger. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh, she sucks. Stay level 61 then. Oh no. Right, now we've actually got reactions going on. You know, it's There we go. There we go. Alright.
We're way behind schedule.
We're way behind schedule, by the way. See, Lali is such a buff. I mean, yeah, that's
No touching.
the wrong button from me, I'm gonna be honest, but, she's the highest usage in this cycle's Abyss.
Next on the agenda.
Sukuro's got Neuvillette to like 20k. See, Lali got him to 30k. Exactly, exactly. I'm sure the fact that your Sucrose is level 68... Does the fact that... Does level 68 affect her buffing much? Dorsal might know this. Em, how many do you have left? And both gets him to 40. I see, I see. You think you have 3 left? Nice, nice. She sends with the M, right? Sucrose? I'm not the Sucrose master.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Right.
Good
Monster.
Now we have VV weapon buff that's buffed by the refinements. You also have EM. I see. But will Thrilling Tales do much for you? You gonna enter the domain or? I was like, I don't want to leave you out.
Born of ice and frost. Fulfill our pact.
All right. I think I need to get more aware when her shit actually charges, I'm gonna be honest. I saw you looking at me there, don't do that. Don't look at me. Alright. I don't like the slow, menacing advance of this guy towards me.
We're way behind schedule.
Your ping, oh no. Oh no, oh, your ping. Wait, where'd she go? Wait. Oh, it's just us in here now. I always think Sucrose is counterintuitive in her Ascension passive, I see. Rob. You got teleported out? You got banished? Wait, Dorsal said Rob in full caps. And then Rob went. What's up with this? I smell a conspiracy. I don't smell much of a conspiracy. I think I know what's going on. We'll wait a second for the Rob return. Yeah, okay. I thought he might need to tell Gus what he wants. I will. If let me know if they're still streaming once I end, and if they are, then we can do a little unofficial YouTube to Twitch raid. Oh, Zhao. With Dragon's Bane? I was gonna say. I'm not sure how much better that is on him.
I'm having a lot of practice these days.
I've got mine on my Shenhe because of that 40% attack buff.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Love that, love that, love that 40% attack buff. I still need to get it leveled to 90. I'll probably do some of that tomorrow, I think.
But I also see the
To try and
meaning
get it
of the
finished
people of
off and
Fontaine.
leveled up
I
nicely.
believe I will continue to take pride in
And then
fulfilling
obviously,
my duties.
I'm dedicated to hit big number with Rob New. If Cahir want to use Shalonen, I can use Shalonen. It looks pretty on him. It is a very pretty weapon, to be fair. What was I looking at? Artifacts. There are the words. I don't think I got anything good. I hate to say it, but it looks like the answer to that might just be no. Okay. Sorry, back. No worries, no worries. What you having them draw? I'm nosy. Right. Bob my head along like there's any music to bob my head along to. Beat picks, oh no. My burst ain't ready. What the hell? Alright. Let's fire my burst this time. And I'm going to be put in the exact same situation next time, is the blunt truth, I'm sure. Well, you guys are fucking eviscerating these guys, what the hell? Aren't my bursts ready? You love to see it. You love to see it. Right, I gotta exit, obviously. Alright, that is 2 more left then because of Anne. Because that was her 3rd. So we got 2 left. Alright. The next week goes so fast, so the Furina banner's here faster. It's also a carnival? Oh. I think SFA... Oh, wait, no, SFA isn't. Is in your country. I see, I see. I hope you have fun. You mean Lost Prayer? Alright. Oh, you have the carnivals, in Germany, in your German class right now. Oh, cool, cool. You have to go into Furina cosplay to school because your costume, and it has so many layers. Yeah, Furina's got a very, like, intricate design. It's a cool one, I like it. Oh. I started firing at no one in particular. Hey, we got the 40k with some melt. I was meant to take Shalonen, wasn't I? I'll take Shalonen next time, which will be the last one, I believe. I forgore. My apologies. It's funny because I think on paper, if you ask me, Cahir, do you like the I forgore meme? I'd be like, not really. But when put in a situation when I've forgotten something, it's low-key quite fun to say, you know? Guts is drawing Ven! Oh, that's so cool! I'm excited to see it. For context, Ven is, Rob's character in our D&D campaign.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
He's a pirate,
They
yarg
are
me
far
hearty,
to find.
walk the plank.
Be sure to befriend them.
Yarg me hearty. Walk the plank. Lucky friends, they have simple costumes. Yeah, but you're going to be dressed as Furina, and that's pretty cool, so... Alright. What shield did I get? I don't even know. Oh, there's one. There we go, 50k, nice. Alright. Because that's also Petra to keep in mind. And the damage that's being outputted. Why did I say it like that? Outputted here. Yarg me hearty, walk the plank. Yarg me hearty, walk yarg me hearty, walk the plank. I like saying that. Gonna be honest.
Next on the agenda.
You have to wear a scratchy wig. Well, you don't have to. I'm sure there's no law. Alright. That, I believe, is us... Wait, no, let me check first. Does anybody else have any artifact domains they need doing? I don't want to jump any guns, you know? I don't be like, alright, let's do other things. Because last time I was like, alright, let's do other things. People were like, wait, Cahir, there's more bosses I need to do. I was like, oh shit. Alright. You need Golden Troop but can't join. Ah, fair, fair. Well, after I've done, look at him. After I've done with, the event, if you're still around, we can always do some then. Right, for now, let's head over to Inazuma. Because that's where the current event is, and I do like being where the current event is to do my, stuff. There he is. It was just Rob in the background. I don't know why it made me chuckle, but it did. Just killing random guys. We get to throw candy from the train. Oh, nice. Some of these are maybe better than the... Some of these might be not stuff I should throw out, but, let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if there's any... you know what? It doesn't matter. I can, ditch other stuff later. No, I mean, we get free candy from trains because they throw it. Oh, I see! Okay, I thought you meant that you got to throw the candy yourself. Which, I'm gonna be honest and real with you for a second. I think that's a bit more exciting. Crit damage, energy recharge. That might be worth keeping an eye on. Extra damage bonus, HP. Attack with energy recharge! And defense. And what are you? Nothing interesting. Okay. Not you.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure.
Your friend's dad works at the trains, so gets to throw candy. I see, I see. You should sneak aboard and throw candy at people. That sounds quite fun. I like this.
Flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has
All right,
a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must
get rid of these.
Patiently to fully appreciate it.
What have we got? Nothing. What have we got? None. None. Alright. Let's do some leveling up. I'm just wondering if, this might end up being a better bet on Bennett. 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 Alright, let's do this first, because I have... Because even if this doesn't level well, it might still be useful. I might get rid of this, I'm going to be honest. Maybe. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. HP percent, that's not as useful. Okay, flat attack is fine. But if we can get a bit of ER leveled up here, that would be nice. Okay, flat attack is... I don't... I don't know how fine it
If
is.
you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat.
Okay, no, that's what I'm talking about. To be fair, we don't need loads of energy recharge on Shenhe. So, like, always round, that is now a solid artifact. Hey, can I make a 14% rate new of HP goblet work? Or should I feed it to the sanctifying elixir? Yeah, 14 rate is pretty solid. Damage? Eh. Rate? Interesting. Oh shit, I've got... No, wait. No, I don't. Sorry, I thought I had... I'm going to keep that instructor's piece anyway, because it's double crit. Yeah, no, I have, like, quite a lot of ER stuff on instructors. So I do need to level this up at some point. I have an energy recharge timepiece, even. So I need to level that up at some point, but, Alright, let's see how this flower levels. Because we want it to level well into attack. It's not attack, I'm going to be honest. Genshin Impact. Hey, there we go. Okay, more crit rate. I just used a bunch of the fucking elixir stuff, I'm going to be honest. But, riddle me this. If I have a Nobly's flower
Should we really be
and a Nobly's
There is
headpiece.
still a lot left to do.
This flower's got 9.3, and then I got the goblet, and I've got this feather. I think if I got a Nobly's goblet with attack percent, that'd be nice, but the goblet was one of the ones I was like, Matt, you know? No, the goblet. So if I do this, and unfortunately I'm going to have to switch down to this one. $2,800.
Don't waste my
2,800. That's that leaves stuff to be desired. Going to be honest and real. If I have this one, where am I at? Only 79 more.
To de-stress.
Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's alright. It's okay. Do I have any level 90 weapons that will be similar to this? Damage-wise, no, I won't. Because obviously I need to enhance this to the next level, and that'll give me a bit more attack. In the grand scheme of things. It won't give me much more attack, I'm sure, but... Dorsal Fin 1, you'll know this. So, this headpiece I got has 51 flat attack. Is that added before or after the percent calculation? Is this stat here added before or after they calculate the added percent? Because that's always been a thing I've been interested in. Only base attack gets added to the percent. Yeah, but that kind of is base attack.
Should we really
Flat
be
is just added. Okay, I see.
There
It is just
still a
after.
lot
Fair enough.
left to do.
Alright, to be fair, she's probably looking pretty. Full stop. But also, on ER at the moment. Yeah, she's still at 191. I could drop this by a bit and still be fine. I think I am going to go with this for now. Let's do a quick thing. I just got an Ushi lobbed at my face, and Ganyu reacted exactly to it. Ganyu genuinely, like, reacted to Ushi being lobbed at her. That's so funny. Anyway, I need to do this quickly.
Take your true form.
Okay, so she gets over 3k when she uses her elemental skill. SFA in a moment. I think I'm going to be going into single player again. I do need to do some other stuff. What I'm doing next is event stuff, unfortunately. Alright.
Transfiguration.
But yeah, after I've used that, I am at 3,120, which is another very nice number, to be honest. I'm interested to see where I'm going to get. Alright, and then the other thing I wanted to check was Alicino. What are our artifacts looking like? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the pyro damage goblet's the worst thing at the moment.
assumption that every
That's-
person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used
Crit
to
rate
living
with crit
in the mountains
damage.
alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Oh, everyone's left. Fair enough. Welcome to my... Alright, I wanted to check. What is her rate like? 54. Okay, it's a bit higher than I thought it was. That is crit rate. That's a 7% crit rate. So that's the crit rate with crit damage. That's just crit damage. That's crit rate and damage, 7 crit rate. That one's crit rate and damage, but it's 30 crit damage. So yeah, no. The only thing I need better here is this guy here, I think. Yeah, this is the only thing I need better. And I will fix that later, I think. Well, no, yeah, I'll fix it when I get Sanctifying Elixir. It'll be fixed once I've got Sanctifying Elixir stuff. Oh, you know what I need to do? I'm still in the multiplayer. I'm still in the multiplayer stuff. Devastating. Destivating. Alright. You.
Add Astra.
Add Astra and the source and whatnot.
Add Astra.
I'm very close to AR-58, which is exciting. He team wiped you when you wanted to test your Larly DPS. Oh no! Let's do some collecting here quickly. We're in 19. We're very close to 20, which is exciting, because obviously that is another wish. When does this shop reset? In a week. Fair enough, that makes sense. That's quite logical, because that means I'll be able to get another 5 wishes. How close am I to a standard banner pull? Oh, so I'll be able to do a 10 pull on standard next week. That's pretty exciting. I've got 9k primos at the moment. That's actually pretty nice. So yeah, that's 56 wishes. 61 counting the stuff I'm gonna get next week. And then I already have 17. I have 17? When did I get 17? TDLR. I'm cruising for a Eraser right now. Because I think I'm going to have about 80. I think I might be able to hit 100 by 5.5. So that's not a guaranteed Eraser. 12k primos? Nice, nice. Welcome to the 1%, I'm in the 1%? Why am I in the 1%? Alright, so... Well, you will be soon. How much do I need to qualify for the 1%? Alright. I'm gonna do a bit of healing. Blish. Oh, I just realized something else, actually. Alright, I'm gonna do something really stupid. But, all in all, it's something I need to test.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
So, right now my Shen's attack is 3,280. Which is alright. I could get to 4k, but I think if I really wanted to get to 4k, I'd want to be doing a double attack set. Double attack percent. Which isn't what I want to be doing. But 3.3 more or less is pretty solid. It might be 3.3 by the time I level up her weapon, which is nice. We'll see. I'm not sure how much more damage I get. Can I set someone on the check for that? On my weapon damage? What does Tamiyorotai no Ohanashi have base attack wise when it's maxed out? But yeah, no, like 3k is generally what you want, from what I understand. 3k is what you want for Shenhe as a support. Beyond that, you're just showing off. Because... So yeah, damage bonus is 82% of attack. I see. And then this lowers res by 15%, and then obviously it gives me a 15% crit damage bonus. She said pretty. I'm going to go to the toilet quickly. I'll be right back, but make sure to stay tuned, because once I am back, we will be doing the Inazuma event. I will be right back. I didn't mute myself. I didn't mute myself the whole time. Oh no. 1 mil, nice, congratulations. That's very exciting. 1.1? What was the rotation? We wouldn't have known. Okay, good. Because I've got an Omni mic, which means that sometimes you just hear shit.
Born of ice and frost.
How's this?
I'm gonna hit you with that because it's gonna do more damage. Did you just hit yourself? Alright. Bennett, Sucrose, Malbika, Seat Lolly. I see.
We're way behind schedule.
Alright. I did not get the burst ready. The burst doesn't need to be ready. I just like having it ready, you know? You know what, the burst... There's guys over there. I can get those guys.
Unleash.
Wait, the little guy I think got taken out in the big 28k. He just got, like, blindsided by it. That's so funny. Your friend is too lazy to farm for Furina, so you have to farm for her. Oh no.
We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter,
Shut up.
but we can't arouse suspicion.
Shut up about imposters. I don't want to hear about imposters.
Team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
By Tanuki ear, because they have ears.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
I think Sayu might need medication for something. Wait. Wait. Kichiboshi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. You mean, you haven't already? Who made the ending stages then? It's been forever. No, it's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through.
Aww.
Sayu and Yae seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past. Hey guys, remember the Civil War?
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
Is that going to be the thing we enter with?
White fur, yellow fur.
Hello. Whoa, you guys are here bright and early?
Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
We could a little bit. Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
No, there hasn't! Shut up!
Oh, no, it's just... the traveler really wanted to see you.
Yeah, you got me. Seriously, Paimon? Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game. Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories.
Yeah, like the war?
So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times.
Like the war.
You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Paimon's got such a... she's so good at improvisation. What kind of an excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
Wait a second. Paimon's the doppelganger. Quick, kill her with hammers. Time to change the topic. I was just thinking about the R&R you were. I've not actually done Yoimiya's story quests. So, I was just reminded of a certain ambush order.
Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
Remember the war? Well, all the Bake Danuki transformations. Okay, maybe... Remind me of the time you failed that ninjutsu technique. Wait.
Well, that was my bad. I tried to turn into a barrel, but my tail was sticking out. So, you found me immediately.
Okay, I think this is also something I haven't done, so oh well.
But this time, I'm not in charge of turning into things anymore. So it should be fine. I think.
Probably.
Wait!
No! Kichiboshi, what did I say about talking that way? Anyway, you seem to have a good grasp on the transformations yesterday, Sayu. What's the story here? It all started with the mysterious certain mysterious
That one
order.
shouldn't be on me. I didn't realize I was tricked until later. Did all that work and didn't even get to nap. Really shouldn't have taken that order.
I got on this cutscene and when it ended, Mawika died. Oh, wait, that happens to me all the time. I leap into things and then the characters die of fall damage.
Based on what happened, I guess you could say that.
I could. Whoa, I've never seen this look on Sayu's face. What the heck happened back then?
Mujina is all red.
No, I'm not. And I'm not a Mujina.
Oh. After that, you share many more memories together. Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels left to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
I've already played it all, actually, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so maybe not them.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey? Wait, are we are we interrogating Paimon?
Oh yeah, totally. It was what was it again?
I figured you're the doppelganger.
Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
Whose fault was that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Wait. There's a little guy sign here. Look. Wait. Oh no, she's. You can stand on it. Okay, good. Ganyu Tanuki. I think she's gonna sit behind this one a bit. Nope, she's not. Okay. There we go. Ganyu Tanuki. Hello.
Hey Toma, we were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Shh, Paimon, don't say that word so loud. You'll alert Dorsal Fin 1. She'll come crawling out the rafters. Ah, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
I do feel a soft bee.
Oh, Boss can explain that one.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
Oh.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best.
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview.
Oh no, are you going to put on the glow? Yeah, you are.
Into you?
Do you know any words at all, Shosei? Have you ever heard a word in your life? Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game? Did you design this game with anyone in mind? I'm going to ask that one, because I can't get the Ito cat out of my mind. Well, from a design standpoint, we want it to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Right, you really fucking are. This is a game jam. This really is like that's such a video game dev thing to say and converse. Ah, you are absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes glowing children ages 0 to 18.
That's the funny glasses part. I was talking BT a few streams sooner.
I think she did it before as well. Before this part was out. So I don't think it was this one specifically. But Paimon did wear the glasses at one point earlier. This is not the first time they've appeared. I don't know why she's so obsessed with these fucking things. Second would be active adults, 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults, 40 to 60, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
He's just naming every age range. Finally, we have elderly people who are still full of life. That would be 60 to 1,000 age range.
Okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
He's the imposter! Kill him! Well, we can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Ioroi.
He is a rock. Because he's trapped in a statue, I'm guessing. Besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon, unless you intend to change your tune.
Next question!
Duh. You continue asking questions, and Toma answers faultlessly. So, there you have it. I hope that answered your question, judges.
Whoa. Not a single stepper.
Never underestimate a housekeeper. It's fucked up. Well, I'm sure the interview is the only part of the I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you next play the game yourself. Alright, I've already completed it. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to work on this stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? It would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Issue is we don't know much
Toma's
about.
answers were all very genuine.
Mizuki.
Paimon didn't notice anything untoma-like about them.
Aw.
Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
That was us? That was us? Oh, your latest run through, I see. At least new highest damage is 30k. Oh, I see, I see. I think mine's still about 8,000? Yeah, 8, yeah, no, yeah. You're doing Raiden story quest right now, help. Oh, best of luck. Which Raiden story quest? Why is he alone? Is he alright? Are you alright, man?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
Hello.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
This guy's the imposter. He ate them.
Don't know about great yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Ah.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
She's right behind us, isn't she? You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Wait, Furina Sucrose might go well? Get more vapes? Oh, I see. Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. Oh, she is like... a politician. Leading a very large portion of... leading an assumedly sizable portion of the Inazuman population who are gathering here, so she's going to be kept in this loop, huh? As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
The where? Oh. What did Paimon ask again?
In a tree? Dry berry?
Yeah, both of those, actually. Ahem.
Oh, sorry.
So, we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Kyoku Koban, he was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for. But Mizuki is!
Koban is a criminal?
Yeah, you are. We're gonna send you to jail.
No, of course not! You're in the clear.
Please let me send him to jail. Please don't let me say I'm gonna send him to jail.
In
Oh.
the clear. Is good?
Very good. I really, really wanted to make this guy panic.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper something under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess that confirms Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
No. I was missing Mizuki. Light, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's gone well. I'm playing Genshin today. Doing the new Inazuman event. The Game Jam.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
A lot of Speak of the Devils today, huh?
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up
Yes,
your work?
I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
Wait, did she just drift off? Because you finally got weird in. Nice, nice. Congratulations.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
I didn't mean to auto.
The culprit?
Anyway. If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit. Real!
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Inazuma who'd be that much of an ass.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
I see right through you.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
I like Mizuki's
500
eyes.
years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you do last night?
Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
Wait, she's still developing?
All in one night?
That's impressive.
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival.
Kepler, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's been going well. I saw you said you'd made it to Inazuma.
Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
A little bit. Managed to avoid an all-out war between Liyue and Mondstadt. Mondstadt now has an anti-water Hydra ICBM system built in. I hate knockoff Kazuha. No! And yes, use a rocket to get there. Ah, I see. New problem, no rocket to get back. I guess you're just gonna have to solve the, Civil War, you know? Because obviously, like, in wartime, no ships. So, if you can clean up the war going on, then you can get back. Jokes on them, I don't want a vision anyways. You subbed to channel 2? Thank you, Light, thank you. Honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about it, if you do this event, which I'd recommend doing because there's only a few days left on it and it's a pretty fun event, but this gives you such a different impression of the Raiden Shogun to the one you're meant to have first, which is just quite funny to me. Which is very funny to me, actually. It's still here? Thought it had expired? Nope, it's still got a few days left. You've still got time. Although I guess you'll need to get off Rito first, won't you? Which would mean you'd need to do the Archon quest for a little bit. Is this the Game Dev one? Yes, it is. The Game Jam one. In fact, just earlier, Paimon asked Toma... no, you know Toma. Paimon asked Toma, what's, like, who's your target audience? And Toma was like, everyone! To which Paimon was like, you know that's not a real answer. Which... smells familiar. Besides, I've talked to many patients who work multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think? I guess when you put it that way. Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Kyobu-Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while we get some rest. We can't have our lead developers out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
You saw 91k though. Oh, is that with D-Luke? How long is an event quest compared to an Archon quest or character story quest? I'd say it's generally a little longer than a character story quest, but shorter than an Archon quest. Maybe... some, I'd say, could end up being around the length of an act. But, you only have to do Act 1, now that I think about it. You only have to do Act 1 of the, you don't even need to do all of Act 1 of the, story quest. Of an act... sometimes they can be quite long. Maybe not an act. Maybe an act is a bit too far. but I'd say it's about 2 to 3 hours sometimes. An act. Oh, that is, I meant a chapter. I always get the chapters and acts confused, I'm gonna be honest. Wait. No. No, I do mean an act. Never mind. An act is like a segment of the Archon quest. Might have them backwards, don't worry, I get them backwards as well. To get to the actual game part, you don't need to do the whole quest. I'd recommend getting to the minigames, right? Because the minigames give you a really, and I mean really good weapon. Genuinely one of the best polearms. I would 100% recommend. And that shouldn't take more than an hour to get to there. What weapon do? So this new weapon, you know what? I'll show it in a moment. I'll show it off in a moment. Because it looks really cool as well. Mizuki goes to rest, a little unsteady on her feet. She looks exhausted.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku.
Oh, did you celebrate together?
We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand.
Oh, they're childhood friends.
It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Aw. Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
No, there isn't.
Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
Hazel?
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them.
So we need to insult their mother.
What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
SFA, how can you get mad at me about spoiling shit when I say something vague, and you can just drop a full one in chat? Like, I'm pulling you up on this now. If you're gonna complain about the shit... Don't double down, man. Don't double down. Double down and I'll double down in timing you out. Alright. Side note, by the way, as I'm starting up this quest, had to go do something. Who's getting time out? SFA isn't getting timed out, but he will get a timeout if he continues spoiling the story quest for Kepler. Cannot help considering taking over the Tri-Commission area. They released like a little trailer for the new season where Doofenshmirtz like sings over the Phineas and Ferb theme. You didn't see the spoilers, and we're like, okay, I'm glad. But still, I stand by it. SFA, stop spoiling Kepler. My foot is down now. My foot is entirely down. Shout out singing over Phineas and Ferb. I'll try to send it to the Discord if I see it again If I see it again, it's probably on Dan Povenmire's account. We need to create reasonable doubt. The culprit in question. Okay, I wrote that. How'd you friends provoke them?
Tell you? Allow me to show you.
Do you think I'm the imposter? Is that what you're saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce.
Oh.
An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival.
Wait a minute.
Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
I'm interested to see how receptive to this the public's going to be, considering... considering... I guess in-game it's maybe been a few years, but... it's the Shogun! The almighty Shogun is here in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
I like how Ei, literally not too long ago, was like, man, I don't want to just waltz in, because it'll take everyone's attention, because everyone will be focused on me, and like, I'm not sure I want to do that. And Miko just does that anyway.
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. I can't believe she agreed to that.
I'm not sure she did. Your mighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step out into the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside the retinue without turning any heads, so... let's get attack percent on her. Yeah, Kepler's almost at AR 45. What you're going to want is attack percent and crit damage and crit rate. Still level 20. I see. Fair enough then. Presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in the glass. That's what Miko wants to take advantage of. And she's using the almighty Shogun as bait. The Lady Guji is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
And yeah, I've heard from everywhere that normally attack, crit rate, crit damage, and if you're abusing reactions, EM is better. Exactly, Kepler. You already know the basics. Which is why your Lisa is broken. Exactly. Alright. And another good character for reactions is someone who provides a lot of Hydro application. The Hydro arc on Furina coming out in a week and a bit. So I would highly recommend keeping your eye out for her banner. I'm not sure if Kiro's still here, but Kiro I think is counting down the milliseconds. Kiro's like wall is covered in tallies as they count down every second until the banner runs. How much Primos does Kepler have? I'm interested in that one as well, because he's 100%ed a lot, and I think it's been a while since he last pulled as well. Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Cahir. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Alright, under my command, the Tenryo Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. Wait, that was adorable. Wait, that was so cute. Why did it go past it so quick? Why did it go just Ei looking blankly at the little figurine of herself as the traveler just pissing themselves? That's so funny. Wait, please let me go back. I want to see that again. After that, we surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Ei's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. I wonder if this is actually voiced outside of English. 80 intertwined if you spend all your primos now. I see, I see. Do you know how pity system works yet? You'll say, okay, but anyways, I'm back. We did not talk about Furina yet. No, we didn't. No, I was just telling Kepler he should pull for Furina. Oh no, you are pulled. Pity is, I believe, force drop at 75, soft at like 55. Not quite. Soft is at 75, forced is at 90. So the odds get up to about 80%, I believe. In the range of 70 to 80. And if you don't get it by 80, odds are you'll get it at 90, which is when it will be a guaranteed to happen. So 80 should get you Furina. But, especially if you do the event, and in fact, just exploring in general will get you that 10 extra that you need. So I would say it's very likely for you to be able to get a Furina, Furina. Character quest spam has been given a ton to it. That has indeed. Have you done Zhongli's yet, by the way? And they need to save up for your hypothetical Venti rerun. The rumors are saying he will be coming in 5.5. You did one of those two. I see, I see. I like the Zhongli ones because he's a very interesting Archon. Like, he's very fabled, which I like a lot. Like, he like a lot as bouncing around is like his power and how grand he is, which is interesting. Like, I mean, Guyun Stone Forest. You're Bennett C3 or 4. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. Because, when Kepler won Ian-san, he doesn't have Bennett. Okay, so he does have Bennett. Ian-san looks like she's going to be another very good support. I will say, there are actually a lot of very interesting options currently rumored to be rerunning in 5.5. I would keep an eye on Zhang Yun and Shalonen as well. If you want to go for the Archons, I'm not going to say you shouldn't, but Venti was the first limited 5-star released. He is usable, but Shalonen and Zhang Yun are both very good supports. So I'd maybe try out their character trials and see if you like them as well. Because for your account early on, and for building up for the Abyss, it might be ideal to wait until the Venti rerun to get him. Alright, main goal is the Archons, but I'll keep an eye out on the stronger ones. That's fair enough, that's fair enough. Cannot slate that at all. I didn't know when I was gambling, but I've seen people on Reddit call Bennett a 5-star. Exactly, exactly. Bennett is one of the best supports in the game. I'd very strongly recommend building him, Zhan Ling, Sucrose, and Xingqiu. Venti is nice because he makes annoying content trivial. I see, interesting. Well, I guess maybe I should have let Dorsal Fin take it away because she is the #1 Venti supporter. Furina. Is that like a cat? Is that like... Wait, I saw a really cute bit of art of her as like a snow leopard the other week. Venti's now very niche. Like, he's good at crowd control, but they hardly use that now. Yeah, exactly. A lot of enemies are very resistant to it. I'm close to finishing level 90 on your main 6 right now, so after that I can start building up more characters. Nice, nice. I'd really recommend, Kepler, making one of those Malwika. If you want, if you like want help building her, just shoot me a message, and I can help you with stuff. But I would very. Everyone says Malwika. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But the issue is she is one of the best characters in the game right now. I'd really recommend just jumping queue a bit, specifically to build her. You don't, like, her artifact, like, her best in slot artifact set is Obsidian Codex, but you can use Crimson Witch on her. I use Crimson Witch on her, which means if you're reluctant about artifacts, you can just hop over to Crimson Witch. I'm fine to help you get her boss and maybe some talent materials and stuff, because she is... I'd so highly recommend investing in her. She is genuinely one of the best characters in the game at the moment. And she'll really help out with the Abyss. If you're that reluctant to do it, I cannot slate it. But right now, you are sitting on a golden goose of a character, especially for her being, like, a character on as young an account as you have. But I won't force you into it, but I would strongly recommend it. Just wanted to have that fun moment of jumping over to the new region. I see, I see. That is fair. I can't entirely slate that, but... Again, the issue is she's just such a good character. Ei's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take too long for the festive atmosphere to return. Maybe delay. Maybe a day will come when Ei can leave Tenshikaku, and it won't be so out of the ordinary. Oh. Alright, fine. After I finish up the Arkham quest after this event, I'll start building them up. Sounds good, sounds good.
Where did the time go?
Oh.
Huh? When did A get ahead of us? Let's catch up.
Wait, did these guys have anything to say about A? Looks like everyone's busy trying to finish their game. I should come back later, I see. Your fire has been amber thus far, so not the best. Yeah. Zhanling is a pyro character you could get who is great at application. You're not going to want to hear the other great application you have at the moment. You're not going to want to hear the other really good pyro application you have at the moment. There's not that many options for good pyro sub DPS is the issue. Chevreuse is the other good pyro off-field character, but she's not really a sub DPS. She's more of a buffer. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll stop. I don't mean to be stressing you out about it. Plus your first proper grass character. Oh, you mean Collei. Yeah, she's, I'd highly recommend investing in Dendro Traveler over her. I might build Collei at some point myself, but that's just because I like her a lot. I think Collei's cool. She's only C1. I swear I've been on, like, multiple Collei banners and just barely gotten any Collei cons. Alright. Which is weird because Zhanling is one of the best, right? Collei isn't one of the best.
Oh,
Zhanling is.
Glory to your everlasting reign. Welcome. Welcome.
Calm it, bro. What the hell?
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. This stall, if it's familiar, is probably from a while ago. But I suppose you have Yao Yao. It sounds like not. Gonna get Traveler skills to 10, 10, 10 after that level 90. But otherwise, yeah. We'll start by leveling characters to 90 before deciding on skill investment. That's fair. You don't need to get character skills to 10. Some people even say just keep your characters at 80. I'd say only invest characters to 90 that you're very big fans of. That you're a very big fan of. And generally, you don't need to crown all their stuff, right? Like a sub DPS, for example, all they're going to need... Traveler's one of the few that doesn't piss me off. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Kepler's doing all the story quests, innit? What's your favorite lore, Kepler? You don't like Collei? I like Collei. I think she's fun.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh?
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
The vendor is giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skill, it almost seems like it's his first day on the job. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Oh, he's a plant. Maybe?
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
And that's why he gave the fucking spiel. If I'm getting Collei instead of the character Mizuki here. So that's where my Collei's went. Exactly! Collei is just socially awkward, I think. Real. That's why I don't have any of her. Also, I heard that in fall there will be a free guaranteed 5-star from the permanent banner. Any recommendations? The only one I have from the group is Jean. Leaning Diluc without more info context. You'd probably be at Sumeru by then. Tainari would be a pretty good bet. From what I understand, Mizuki's quite niche. She's the new one. I'd say Tainari or Diluc. Maybe Mona? Yeah. But at day's end, I don't think you can go horribly wrong with any of them. If you're intent on getting the most meta, I think Tainari is. Tainari is very good on aggravate teams, which obviously would involve Lisa as well, which I think you'd like. No, do not wait for Chi-Chi. You'll get a Chi-Chi eventually, Kepler. Chi-Chi is not meta SFA. Jean's very good. The Jean is very good, but he has a Jean. So if he wants a new character, I'd say Tainari would probably be the best bet.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of Dongo milk.
Obsessed with that stuff.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
No, it's for Yae. No, it's for Yae.
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now.
Maybe a little bit.
I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
Kepler loves EM, he'd like Yume Mizuki. I think Kepler loves EM because, Piper Bloom. If you're in the need for a niche character, I'd even say Dea, but probably not. Yeah, no, I don't think he's in the need for a niche character, Finn. I hate to say it. I'm probably going to get Mizuki or Dea, depending on if I get them before the anime. Yeah, I'm thinking I might get my own Jean, but I might also get Mizuki. I do really like Mizuki a lot. Dragonspine Queen. He's 100%ed Dragonspine already, Dorsal Fin. Definitely pulling your favorite for the free 5-star. But yeah, going meta. My pick is Tainari. But I'm going Mizuki. That's fair, that's fair. This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games.
He does not have Kanichi or Neuvillette. His 5 stars right now are Mawika and Jean. Jean is the only built one, I believe.
Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
You're starting to get it, woman.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
You knew she was... Oh, no, you didn't. You were sleeping.
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Traveler is the best 6-star. Yeah, no. 3 stars more accurate. Mawika, Jean, and Traveler, those are your 5 stars. It's funny because people don't often consider Traveler a 5-star, which I find funny. Like, you're correct. The Traveler is a 5-star. But I so rarely see people actually look to Traveler as a 5-star, which I find quite amusing.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
What is Aloy, though? 7-star, exactly. Shit.
Let's save the difficult questions.
That was a look! That was a look!
Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Yeah?
You want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Hot Springs episode?
Really? Yes, let's go!
Skyblock and Genshin follow the same color tiers, hilariously enough. Aloy is red or special. So if legendary is 5-star, mythic is 6, divine is 7, and that make Aloy an 8-star. Yeah, no, Aloy's definitely an 8-star.
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break.
Hold on, you're saying these game developers aren't going to work through the night?
You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
This isn't subtle.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I'm like over A.
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
She's gonna peruse!
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Trevor. I'll take you to her first.
But funnily enough, I had to stick her in for Imaginarium. It was an awful experience. Oh no. I don't know how, but I pre-ordered a spot in an upcoming Discord server. What do you mean you pre-ordered a spot in an upcoming Discord server? I'm gonna need you to break that one down for me. Mythic is bright pink instead of purple background. Divine is very light blue background. I see, I see. Well, Aloy does produce a ton of energy. That's always fun. Ah, interesting.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Mm.
Oh, delicious.
You'll go. You might be back soon. Understandable, Kiro. I hope you have a great rest of your day if you're not back.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges. That's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Goodbye, Paimon. No, Lisa from Blackpink, she's apparently opening her own Discord server, and it took you to a link where you had to write your mail.
Talk freely.
I see. How interesting. Also, wild question, how hard is modding the game? It does obviously portray the chance of getting banned. Generally, I see the modding discussion more on modding skins on, which I believe uses a launcher that isn't invasive. Oh, offline only Cahir character quest. I see. Yeah, I'm certainly not going to mod my game because I fear a situation in which someone reports me because I'm streaming it. There are a lot of skin mods that I see around, which I think there are a lot of really cute skins, but I've not really looked that much into modding the game. I know there's generally a lot of fear in the community around getting banned for it, so I think it can be quite firm. I saw Maydal and she knows skins then and I almost puked. Yeah, she feels like she'd like... It's like... Go into what you want, bro. I don't see the vision. But also, like, I don't see Arlecchino in that way. I just think Arlecchino is cool. Just didn't know if I could offline make a custom quest. I see. Yeah, the game gets full access to read and write to your kernel the whole time. I see. Yeah, I'm not risking a ban for skins, don't worry. I see. Fair enough. I mean, the main reason I don't want to do skin mods is because I'm worried that someone's going to see stream and then report me for it. It's an unlikely chance, but I'd rather just avoid the risk entirely. I'm not so desperate for mods that I'd do it. But, a lot of people do, is the blunt truth. Wait, is it a spoiler to say what I wanted to say? Cover UID? That's a fair point. That is a fair point. I hadn't considered that. But then it'd be harder for people to join me. So only possible next plan. Remake of Genshin and just do the character quest. Exactly. Yeah, no, that sounds fair. That seems like a rather low barrier of entry choice to make. Miko doesn't need to see me, does she? You need to talk to me in private. Why?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, she seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with Ei today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenchikaku, or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem.
So it's Ei's problem.
Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even Archons aren't immune to emotional strain. I feel like that's the most out-of-touch thing we've said.
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil.
Right, I'm going to vanish now. Stream is open in the background, but very quiet. SFA is free to talk about things. Fair enough, Kepler. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to yell it. Kepler doesn't know anything about Arla. Like, nothing at all. Spoiling the Arla vibes kills suspension. Maybe? I don't know. What I mean is, right? Like what you were saying earlier about... Oh, good. What you were saying earlier, right? Even if it isn't... Like, it's a bit too much information, right? Like, that's a big plot event. Genshin is fundamentally a game about the characters, right? So I think saying Arla Shino exists and she's like this, that's not a big spoiler. But when you're actively saying stuff about what happens in the plot, then you're fundamentally spoiling shit, right? When you're saying stuff that is big reveals in the lore, then you're spoiling shit. Just use your head.
It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, traveler.
As the clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help.
Let's go, Therapist Arc!
Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
I can't believe A was the imposter the whole time.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
You had mine?
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Yeah, you can speak for me, it's fine.
Huh? You're not coming?
No, goodbye. I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
A fucking pardon what? Do not lay an egg and do not bring it to me, Paimon. Do you hear me? If you lay a fucking egg and bring it to me... That's it.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
I don't know, the suspension is what makes breaks spoilers for me, innit? If Eren were to die in Season 1 of AOT, but I was spoiled, I'd lose. I'd lose it. Meanwhile, if the villain died, it's expected. Yeah? But by the same token, Genshin is fundamentally a character-driven game. That event, I'd say, is quite unexpected. Eren dies, yeah, no, in Season 1. He gets shot through the head. I have nothing wrong with it. Having the vibes of the character announced does more on the feel. That's fair enough. Then I'm just going to say, do not spoil based on your own... don't spoil the... I know, I guess... That is what you were saying, though. I just feel like saying big plot events out loud like that. Like, even if you know the end goal, right? Even if you know it's something that's going to happen, it still takes away some of the suspense, right? Because fundamentally, right? Like, I just finished Season 1 of Part 1 of JoJo's with Dorsal Fin, right? If you told her Dio dies... That's the expected conclusion. She'd know that. But you'd be giving the answer, anyway. So in my head, right, I won't speak for her. In my head, right, that kind of takes a bit away, because I didn't know that going in. I didn't know that. Watching that episode, what if Jonathan got his head cut off? To be honest, I wouldn't have expected that, but your point still stands. See, you... for all we know, Jonathan and Dio could have made up, right? Like... At least he doesn't know about the rocket we shoot off into the sky at the Inishnes Naya. Like, telling him that happens, he wouldn't have even known that she was going to appear, right? Because it takes a while for her to appear. Just be a bit more mindful about what you're saying. Because if it's about the plot, if it's about the progression of the story, just because you don't consider it a spoiler doesn't mean no one does. Knowing Dio dies and Jojo goes home happy makes a fight feel just as empty as knowing the real end. I mean, knowing who lives and who dies also does affect suspension. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. But, like, even, like, saying lore shit, like... I think you said something about Furina and Fossa laws earlier. Like, Kepler doesn't know that. Furina and her other side Fossa laws are two-tier schemers who successfully carried out a plot against Celestia. Yeah, no, don't say that ever again. No, I meant the full-on spoiler you dropped. SFA. This was a while back. I know a friend deliberately spoiled Demon Slayer ending for you. No! Like the full-on ending? Like the full-on manga ending? Or like... Rengoku? Yeah, who died and who didn't? You say you're not friends anymore because, like... You killed them, right? Shit. I don't remember the context. I mean, the context doesn't matter. I'm surprised that wasn't an Instaban. Yeah, no, I don't know what you were thinking with that one, I'll be honest. But yeah, that sucks, Em. I'm sorry to hear that. I think I did see a couple of spoilers myself, but I've not been spoiled too badly for it. I would tell you to be a bit more, like, forward-thinking about the shit you say to Kepler, because he isn't where we all are. And in fact, people like Pip and Guts are playing through the story at the moment, and they don't know that stuff, right? No, I've not been the best. I have accidentally spoiled some stuff myself, but I'm trying to reel back and not. I've read the manga now, but it made it less climactic. Exactly. Like, I don't know. Sometimes spoilers don't necessarily entirely ruin things for me, but sometimes... You can talk about the Dendro Bombs. Yeah, you can talk about Dendro Bombs. You can talk about Bloom Cores and stuff. Mechanics are fair game, right? Because it's just mechanical stuff. Although I'd say maybe still be a bit careful about that, because there's the act of discovery as well, right? Like, someone like Pip or Guts are more willing to go to Nartlan or Fontaine now, but Kepler's doing it very progressively, right? Like, doing it very progression-based, right? So he doesn't know about, like, the Dendrograna and stuff. He doesn't know about the Fontaine mechanics. I've not finished the manga. That might be a bit. But... Sorry, that was also on me, because it did maybe seem like I had. But... Wait, there were Demon Slayer mango drops? Huh? I don't know, maybe I've just misunderstood the context of what you're saying. Mango drops? What are you, the Tanuki in this quest? I want Demon Slayer mango spoilers. Not in this chat, please. Something tells me you chose to stay on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I prepare a special coupons here. We can go to the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer!
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
You bought the last manga books when you were in London. You kind of forgot them there, and it's been 3 years since then. I see, I see. Wait until night time. Which is another... Wait, can I...
As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
Oh? Is other matters talking with the people? Oh, Toma's the only one still there. Oh. You didn't go to the hot springs? You didn't either? Well, a whole crowd of people had left already, so I'll go a bit later with Jose and the others. Besides, we're a bit behind with our game. We need to catch up. Your team is the biggest. I guess it's my fault for going overboard with the ideas. Gozo and the others can barely keep up. Sometimes delegating work is harder than doing it yourself. I wonder if this is how he feels, being head of the clan. Well, don't you work too hard. Of course, right back at you. I know you read JoJo's Part 9 and gave me spoilers. I did say about character relation, and if you consider that spoilers, then fair enough. But, in my head, it wasn't because it was something clarified at the very beginning of the part. Oh, yeah, I'm caught up with the anime. I have finished the Hashira training arc, and I'm now waiting... I finished the Hashira training arc, and I'm now waiting for the movies. I'm probably going to watch them with a friend of mine, who I rewatched Demon Slayer with recently, and he was a really big fan of it, which made me happy. Like, at the end of the Demon Train arc... He was like, man, fuck you. You got me so invested in this.
Next on the agenda.
The Fortress of Infinity looks so cool. It does. I'm so excited for it. It was actually the Infinity Castle that got him into it. Because he was like, yeah, Cahir, I saw a few memes about the Infinity Castle. What is it? And I was like, well, why don't we go and find out? It's like the fucking Rick and Morty thing, where it's like, in and out, 20-minute adventure, and then it shows them both, like, sobbing in the back of a car. I feel like you could point to either the end of the Mugen Train, or, honestly, the end of the Swordsmith Village for that. I know you read wait, no, it's okay. I both forgotten you claim it's not that big. I'd say it's, like, big in the sense of it's a big thing that is very cool. But, it's a thing that is clarified and very much stated in, like, the first page of the first chapter, more or less. So, it's something that happens pretty early on. I can't wait to see the other Upper Moons animated, because Lord, I love Doma. He does seem very cool. I'm interested to see what the fight's gonna be like. I think I've been spoiled as to some... Oops, sorry. Why did I apologize to Ei? I think I've seen a little spoiler about something that happens, and I've seen that, what's he called? She called, sorry. Shinobu. I believe that Shinobu is going to be fighting Doma. So I'm interested to see that fight play out. You want to see Akaza? I'm a big simp. I want to see him fight Jantaro. Yeah? I didn't know you were an Osuke. Let's go!
Alright, no reason to delay.
I'll neither confirm nor deny unless you ask. In the trailer for it that they released, it seemed to show that they were going to be facing off against each other.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids.
They got the bathhouse scene?
It turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
They were two favorite characters? I see, I see. Don't tell me if Ranjiro fights Akaza. I see, I see, I shan't, I shan't. Is it your first time? So, this is you haven't ever been to a hot spring before? You're the Archon! Wait, Lumine's hair is so cute. Is it tied up at the back? They're wearing towels in the water. They are wearing towels in the water. What the fuck?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma. And that was 500 years ago.
After you went into eternity.
When the project was complete, I was already in the plane of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries.
I really like it when people draw the Raiden Shogun and Scaramouche with proper doll joints. I really wish that was canon. I low-key forgot it wasn't until I saw this just now. And it's obvious why it's not canon, right? Because they want Gooners to look at A and be like, oh! But I low-key think she should have ball joints and stuff. Because she's a doll! She is a doll!
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Welcome back, Giro. Balls? She should have balls? Ball joints! Like a doll, like a puppet. Like she's on a string. What happened back then? Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now? Herta?
What makes you say that?
Yes, I think. I don't know. I don't know much about Herta. The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended.
Haha, we're getting her to trauma dump.
You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500
Hot springs
years
flashback.
ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma.
Oh shit.
On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces. Creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear.
I really like Blade from Honkai Starrail, but I don't know much about his character. I mean, there's one way to find out more. Oh shit, it's getting dark. I've been doing story quests for half the day. How does Kepler do this?
But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead.
Oh no.
The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
Oh no.
And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
I'm gonna be honest, that sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. I hadn't broken out of the nightmare yesterday. Did that have happened to me? Then Ei must be so worried because... Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
What happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
Fuck! Wait! Yeah, no, that is me right now. That is my face right now. Traveler, welcome back. You actually know this little... Oh? I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own.
Oh, you were conscious when you killed her. You were conscious when this happened. She was the one asleep. I get it now.
If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Wait.
Oh.
No, it's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Yeah, likely story.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag...
No, the fox is out of the bag.
How about a hot spring tea party?
Duh.
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
They look so fucking pissed. Look at them. Like Lumine's face. She's fucking fuming.
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
Who do you think? We can't see Mizuki. I'm sorry. She is looking quite passive in this situation. I'm sure she doesn't want to speak up. She doesn't want to get in the way of the lovers' quarrel.
I guess both of us?
Oh, no, never mind. She does. I think M's going to explode.
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up.
Fancy hiding the Mizuki bath scene? Huh?
In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point. Sorry for being sarcastic. I see. You've in fact fallen off your bed! Oh no.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
What's that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
In our towels? Miko, I'm my niece for real. No, shut up. Let me buy Miko.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious.
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake?
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
Yeah, it's me, Jesus.
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun, It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I like that that's like the thing. The Shogun here, she can kick the shit out of anything, you know, you're fine.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree.
We get to see the person?
It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
Maybe you're already dead, honestly. Have you considered that? I'd be stuttering like crazy with 3 hot women and Lumine. I like and Lumine. Sis thinks she's on the team.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
Oh.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry, strongest yokai of Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
I consider Lumine like a teenager, so I don't want to like... fair enough. I don't know, I see... Like... She is probably one of the oldest characters in the game. I'm assuming, like, any alcohol jokes are more because a lot of places have the alcohol age limit of 21, you know? But I've never really seen Lumine that way anyway, so...
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
Yeah, but she's a short teen model, so in your eyes she's a short. That's fair, that's fair. Isn't Lumine like 500 years old? I think she's probably older, honestly. Like, she's waltzed through the stars, the cosmos, traveling, Why don't they just kill the doppelgangers? I don't think anyone who could have killed the doppelganger has seen a doppelganger yet. Not to mention we don't know if that would necessarily sort the issue if they're, like, linked to nightmares.
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
Oh.
A Tenryou Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
Kappa?
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Not Kappa. Eh? That's concerning. I had some people say she's 16 before being petrified. The question would be, is Aang allowed to drink? Is Aang? Who's Kappa? The Kappa. Well, I mean, we're about to see him, aren't we?
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Hello. Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryou Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
Oh. No, we failed you. There's no trace of the enemy. I'll never forget Heizo's birthday art. Where? Don't go sleep, you're tired, have a nice rest of the stream? Fair enough, Kiro. I hope you have a great night.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Nah. Yeah, maybe. Other than the Bake Danuki transformation, there was no trace of yokai power at the scene. It's almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. A doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. Wait, there was a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
Dude. His birthday from 2022 as well. Wasn't he, like, stretching in a very, like, showy-offy armpit way? Was that it? Was it, like, low-key armpit fetish art? As though caught in a dream quest, right? I think it just triggered for me. I think so, yeah. I have breached containment. Oh? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, you need to meet, Yae Miko at the... Yeah. You got the letter from Yae Miko. Is that what started the quest? I remember the community going ham, I see. Okay, would you rather win a 50-50 or have any spoilers you say not spoil anything? What does that mean? Kepler's back. I need to not talk about lore. What do you mean, or have any spoilers you say not... What does that mean? I got the lady to sneak me out, and then I got the flower letter. Ah, yeah, that is the event quest. Well, hush now and banish. You're all good. Fair enough. I mean, don't feel pressured or anything. SFA has not been speaking that much about lore. But best of luck, Kepler. So the universe retroactively changes to avoid spoilers. The idea of retroactively changing the lore sounds not retroactively changing, so I didn't... The idea of retroactively changing the universe sounds scary, so I'd rather just win a 50-50.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
No.
Kappa. Oh, please don't die.
No, it can't be. It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Ashura Commission to move them to a secure location, just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
You just want your game jam to stay on.
You're being too hasty, Ei. I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Fun fact, Mrs. Sato, the person who snuck us out of Inazuma, is the same VA as Kamisato Ayaka. Kepler... M is talking about it because Kepler said he finished it. So do not worry. The only reason M brought it up is because Kepler said he just did it. But I did not know that. That is really interesting.
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up until this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogo, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that a nightmare creature, on top of everything, now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. What does Heizo do in story? Do I want to do a story quest? He only has a hangout, I believe. It's the same person. Interpret. I love these bits. I was sad there were none of them in Heartland. An enemy that has 2 different abilities and can suddenly appear and disappear without a trace. It seems too random, like a novel from Yae Publishing House that tries to incorporate every element under the sun. It's a psychological phenomenon. The people who saw doppelgangers were mistaken, and the nightmare I saw wasn't real. No, I can't just explain it that way. It's a different person. The nightmare creature and the doppelgangers are separate entities. That's why their methods are so different. They have separate goals. I think it's this one.
That doesn't sound right. I need to think about this some more.
This one actively says no, so I'm guessing this one. Can we talk about how cool catalysts are? I do like how varied the catalyst playstyles are. I wonder if Genshin should have limited its way to, like, sword, polearm, claymore, but, you know, I wonder if it should have done that, or if it should have done something else. Just because of how varied the catalyst playstyles often are, in comparison to how samey the weapon playstyles are, until they started doing bullshit like, oh, Shalonen's a sword user, but she uses roller skates. Oh, this is Malwika, she uses the claymore, but she uses a motorcycle. Oh, this is Kanich, he uses a claymore, but his skills use, like a grappling hook on the enemy, you know? That's right, the entities appeared at the same time and place. That's why the Temrio Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. We thought the culprit was changing form to evade capture, but if the doppelganger isn't responsible for the nightmare, there would be no more deserving of arrest than a random prankster. The doppelganger incident didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelgangers did cause people to panic. That must be the culprit's goal. Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers. I doubt even a folktale would come up with something so unrealistic. Why are they telling us one is wrong?
That doesn't sound right.
Is it this one? You also have Barbara for throwing holy water. I like catalysts, because, like, how fucking fun it is to throw pillows with Seat Lali and be an airbender with Hazo. No, exactly. I'm not slating catalysts, to be clear. I think catalysts are great. I really enjoy catalysts. I really enjoy the variation in like, playstyle. Some of them do indeed kind of, like, use their energy to attack from afar, but then some of them, like Hazo, use it to fucking beat the shit out of their enemies. Some of them, throw pillows, you know? Like, there's a bunch of different, like, each catalyst functions very differently from the others. In comparison, I feel like other characters don't as much. That's right, because the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Temrio Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City, so the panic would spread. But what is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right, panic is a means to an end. But I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whatever their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic. By leaving behind a stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
He was Pinocchio!
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Devastating. Not just that, replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his 2 friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
This kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoko? And Hitotsume Kozo? It's them?
It's a Bakedanaki tail!
Do it! Zoroa? Quest stops. Nobody likes me. Quest start. Yo, it's them. Exactly. Oh.
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
The hell is going on?
No fighting! Let's go!
How did we not... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just went into a domain!
Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakeganuki tricks?
Can I, like, fire these from far away? No.
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Hehe.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Will Capital be streaming in Discord? I don't want to be a spoiler, but there is a cutscene I like coming soon. A cutscene? Which cutscene? Name a character in it. I've got to. You have to apply for boarding school tomorrow. Oh, best of luck.
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Oh, I have to break their disguise, I see.
Try and stop me!
Get your disguises broken, shitasses.
You can't see me. I'm a bonfire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires! Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick? Oh!
Is it just these ones? Ah.
Kichiro, protect us! Save us, Tsukumo!
Look up. Scarves. Yeah, icon.
We're almost rid of them.
No use for luck. We've already paid the admission fees. Your poor parents was. Oh, I see. Fair enough then. Well, luck's still present. Good luck in the sense the thing is guaranteed, but it doesn't sound like a task that is peaceful, if that makes sense. That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun because of you.
Ah! A Tengu! Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
These guys have fun facial patterns. Huh. My loyalty is to the Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans! Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Oh, hello.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings. Kichiboshi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back! Humans want to enslave us again!
The funny thing is I didn't realize Sarah was actually a yokai. She's human with a mask to me. I'll be honest, I didn't fully realize she was until they just said it now. I'm gonna be real.
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
Killing them.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
That's what the spiral is.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Violence is the answer. Step on them.
Servitude enslavement. These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now.
Try not to predict what you want to happen to you. You want the Shogun to do to you onto these Snooki.
A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
That's what she looks like anyway.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
I know a great way to wake someone up. That was a really bad one. That was maybe not a smart thing to do to your guys' ears, actually, now that I think about it in hindsight. I'm sorry. Now that I think back on it, maybe I should have been a little more kind to your guys' ears. I plead whoopsie daisies. Okay, ouch, how did you know?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst. Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path. Kinkaku will die before serving you.
I have a solution. The nightmares come from the abyss. That's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
Where's the Ayato straw drinking?
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
I think he is.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain
Slurp.
should be exceptional.
No. I suppose not hydrate. Don't slurps. What's it called? I'm gonna be honest. I'm more needing the opposite end of a hydration right now, so I'm not gonna hydrate. I hate to say it.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we ought to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Yeah, he actually said that.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
He actually said that as well.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun.
If Miko.
It's our turn now.
Yeah, no, he actually said that as well.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
This isn't actually a nightmare. These guys are all just arseholes.
No. How could they do that?
I don't know, Tetsunosuke. That's really fucked up of them to say.
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
Yeah, you better be careful, guys. That's actually his laugh. That's genuinely what that guy laughs like. Oh?
What? What is that?
They deserve that, though.
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here!
Oh, I see.
Hold on, we're coming!
Are they dead?
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
Violence is the answer, exactly.
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival.
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset.
Oh.
Boss Tama will eat us.
He would, actually.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
Something drastic.
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
That makes sense.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Makes sense. These memories, they belong to the Bakudanuki?
Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
They're using the abyssal powers a lot more in recent quests. They are. I found it really interesting. It's like they remembered. It's like they remembered and they were like, oh, wait a minute.
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
Yeah.
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Or kill you and eat you alive, I think. Looks like they're confused. They still seem quite wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You describe the memories to the group.
If Miko says jump, I ask how high. If she says run, I ask how far. If she says quit Genshin, I quit immediately.
Damn.
Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsu-yuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
If you're like Hazo, if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying
M is simp.
deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
No, that's not what she's saying. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch.
Only for Miko and your partner.
The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Get it twisted, tornado, gamble, money with wings. Gambling is an investment and only an investment. Dollar bills face, you will win. You will make money. United States dollar, euro note, British pound, Japanese yen.
That wasn't it. That's not how it's... That's not it. That's not it at all. Dollar Bill's face. In case you missed it, Miko is one of your favourite characters. What? No way! I'm kidding. I don't know the copy paster, I'm just mashing my keyboard, I can tell. Oh, Rob! Yes, Shogun. Alright.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda, me when I'm in the next on the agenda competition. Hello.
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun, I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I do?
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the
Get
grove.
it twisted, gamble.
Real.
Please start gambling.
Raw.
Gambling is an investment and an investment only.
Real.
You will profit, you will win.
Yes.
You will do all of that, you understand.
So yes, sir! I've never seen Ioroi, so I'm afraid.
That would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Naku weed from the Imperial Garden, Ei nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Yeah? Yeah?
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
No.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
It's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you!
Yeah, they did. You should, run.
Your body is stoned!
Huh? I am not dead.
Good.
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
Surprising, I know.
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive! Ioroi? The really did seal you away.
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, and Tetsunosuke. You weren't sealed away?
Oh.
When the humans, Kabuto Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
Oh.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
Oh.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bakedanuki Tsukumo taught us. By digging a hole in the ground!
Real makes sense. So I couldn't get a disease on your iPad. Understandable, understandable. I will destroy Aurora and make him into a chair and table for Miko to sit!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bakedanuki Kiichiro made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, ching, chung, yeah.
Oh, and by ting tune, yeah. You mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bakedanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bakedanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Oh.
I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Welcome to the real world.
That is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
I guess that's what he actually said.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Yeah, I did. I just don't remember it. I'd do anything for Rio. Ever since the Horny Jail arc and the Genshin Archon quest, I've forever been simping for Rio. Oh no.
Besides, the Bakedanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi? Not what he deserved.
To be turned into a rock? Is that what he deserved?
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Yeah.
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match.
Yeah?
Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
You too? Usually you're gay, but you like simping for Rio. Hey, Angelo. Yo, Angelo.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Honestly, most of the reason I like Rio is just because he's voiced by Joe Zija, who voices my favorite Fire Emblem character. One of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. He's not my favorite.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
Probably.
So, it was all a nightmare.
Can't pull on Rio banner. I simp for very similar, I'm sorry.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
Yeah, you fucking idiots.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Yeah, no, we found them.
Huh? We won? Go even better than Eoroy.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
No, we found you.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedonuki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I've heard a legend like that. I haven't. I have not read that. But I think I can connect the pieces. Because Ei in the bathhouse said she struck down her friend who was in a nightmare. This mountain is oddly sliced in two.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tigerbite, or Tora Chiyo.
I don't think I want to be here, honestly. I'm gonna be real. I'm quite glad the Shogun put her out of her misery.
I don't think Chiyo would like that name.
Oh?
Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare that doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
I guessed it. I put the dots together. I'm really intelligent and smart. Can you all compliment me quickly?
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedonuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Where's the horn now?
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true.
Your feet probably smell nice. That's not the kind of compliment I wanted. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
It's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form.
I compliment you on how loud you are when looking for validation. Heard you through the dialogue 07.
Thank you, Kepler. Jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world.
I'd say my compliment was nice. Maybe I should try giving it to your partner. Maybe you should try giving it to your partner. I feel like it might be more maybe appropriate. Maybe it wouldn't be more appropriate in that context. Sure, try it. Find out what happens. I'm interested to know as well.
The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you.
Real, I'm just that strong! Spoiler alert, next stream Emma's single again. Oh no.
But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies.
Whoa.
When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Do not frame me through a tree. Do not frame me through a... Are we being watched?
Oh. But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated.
What?
And an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
Eh?
There's really no other way?
I feel like, yeah, you can... Let's think about this.
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash a Muso Ishin against her again, would Ei really be okay? Mizuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
Would that happen?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
That's a bit of a long one, I'll be honest.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Does Mizuki use the medium female model? Sorry, I've been looking at her this whole time. I assumed she was the same model as the, was like Miko and the Shogun. But seeing her next to, like, Lumine and stuff, she looks a lot shorter. So does she use, like, the medium female model instead of the tall female model?
Well, Oh!
Side-eye.
Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat the fragment.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
And I can do that.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare?
See, that's what I was saying. Eat the horn.
The Yumeku Ibaku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Go.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, There are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Yae Miko.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Are we sure we're leaving our, like, fate in these guys' hands?
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Because...
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bakedanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Real.
Given their centuries-long connection to the Nightmare Fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Oh. If Mizuki doesn't get a leeway on Nartland skin, you'll cry. That would be interesting. I'd be interested to see how long it would take for something like that to happen. Although, to be fair, Kirara was released at the end of the version 3 updates. And, did I get her name wrong? Because I've now forgotten it. The cat. Shit. Kirara, that's it. Yeah, Kirara more or less got her skin only one version later. So we could end up seeing a Mizuki skin in version 6.0, potentially. I guess I'm very much trying to overanalyze when we might get the skins of characters, though. It feels like they're slowly creeping up the nations, in a way, to me, right? Like, we started off with a few Mondstadt character skins, and then we got a few Liyue character skins, and then we got a few Inazuman character skins. Have we got any Sumerian character skins yet? Inazuma characters like Slanting Right, please. Hopefully, or maybe even... Nilou, that's it. Yeah, Nilou got her skin lately. So, we might get more Inazuman character skins when we come around to the summer update. When they add the new summer area. I could quite expect that. Although it might be more Sumerian or even Fontainian characters that get their skins then. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah.
Back then, the Nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
Lisa, technically, I wouldn't really count Lisa. Because, Ayaka got her Fontainian skin before Fontaine even released. So although Lisa's skin was a Sumeru skin, then... By the way, Kim, might I join your teapot real quick for the Battle Pass thing? You can try. I'm not sure if I can do it in the middle of a cutscene. I feel like they give Milani... Oh, no, you can. Okay, never mind. Don't judge it too much. I can't remember what it looks like at the moment. There might be nothing in there right now. I feel like they give Milani or Kachina a skin. Definitely. I'd really expect that. I feel like those are the most likely Nartland characters too. But I feel like we'll get some Fontainian skins first. Linny and Lynette skins would go really hard, actually. I'd be chuffed if we got Linny and Lynette skins.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable.
Oh.
Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Shori skin or Navia skin? They do like Navia a lot. I could see us getting a Navia skin, but... I almost feel like they're not going to give us a Navia skin. I don't know. I've got a gut feeling. Either way, if it's a Fontaine character, you know it's made from Chiori. Probably, I guess that would be why it would make sense for a Chiori skin. I guess we'll just have to find out when the time comes along, eh?
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the Nightmare Fragment.
I vote Miko skin. You were talking about Fontainian characters, Em.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have 2 formidable warriors on our side.
The Bakke Danuki right here.
Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the 2 of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
And how can we form a great bit of joy, happiness in like one moment? There's no way we could get that. It's not like there's like a festival going on or something at the moment.
So, if we want to lure it out...
And the obvious target would be...
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few.
But
I agree.
What do you mean?
Is the most
what is that? What are you implying? What? Like, what's that? Are you just that socially awkward, or like, are you trying to make an implication there, eh? What?
Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger.
Oh.
Traveler, I ask that you join me there, so we can subdue the enemy together.
Oh. Good night. Hey, good night, SFA. I hope you have a great night. Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Oh.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Oh no.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
I'm guessing. No, it's not. Where's A? Just down the mountain?
We're way behind schedule.
I feel like this is probably the end of the quest, right?
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest, eh?
One more thing. Thank you.
Do it! I was gonna say. Alright. I'm not gonna do the third act today. I might do it Wednesday. I might do it next Saturday. I can't do it next Saturday, I don't think, actually. I think next Saturday it might be too late. Let me check. Oh, no, next Saturday's fine. Next Saturday's on the offings. You're welcome, my wife's wife. But, there are guys here, what the hell?
No touching.
Your skill, I wanted your skill. Ouch.
Transfiguration. Obey.
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at
Nice.
Come on.
Ouch.
Focus.
I've fucking stalled myself. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to use Ganyu a bit better and aim a bit better as well. Functioning in these kind of situations is important if I actually want to use her. Because, obviously. Yeah. I'm starting to get the hang of her. But it's a bit of a learning curve. I understand why people say she's so hard to use now. I think I underestimated her a bit. But I'm understanding now where the Ganyu's hard to use thoughts have been coming from. But now I'm starting to understand it. Now I'm starting to get it. So, yeah. Alright, but I think that's probably going to be where I end for the day. You know? I went to the wrong waypoint, but oh well. I'm impressed I managed to guess that was caused by the Mosu no Hinotachi. Maybe I'd already guessed. Maybe I'd already found out and I was just remembering. No, I guessed it. On my own. But, what was it called? Good stream, though. Good stream, because I really enjoyed the event. But additionally, I rebuilt my Shenhe. Tomorrow I'll probably try and get her weapon sorted. The new event weapon. But like having her on Noblesse now is peak and very good and useful, obviously. What are her? Okay, 19 to 76. Not good. Not good is the answer, but it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. Her crit rate is fine. You got to see Miko indeed. I'd like to maybe get a better flower on her. Feather's great. Timepiece is great. These three I can't really do much else with, is the blunt truth. But a better feather on her might be good. Which maybe means I need a goblet on her instead. A Noblesse goblet. But I think for now I'm going to step out of Noblesse next stream. Other than our classic weekly Boss Wednesday stuff, I think I'm going to be moving on to Nahida. It'll be time to start getting some good artifacts on Nahida. So that'll be the next grind, the next dub, is hopefully getting this buffed up to a higher number than it currently is. Because it could be doing better. And obviously we'll once again be hoping for maybe an EM goblet for Arlecchino. Is Noblesse her best in slot? I don't know Shenhe that well. So Shenhe Noblesse is her best in slot if you don't already have a Noblesse on the team, right? So if I were using, say, Ganyu, Shenhe, Bennett, Zhanling, which is a very common team for Ganyu users, right? Then Bennett would be on Noblesse, which means Shenhe's best in slot would be 2 attack percent goblets, not goblets, 2 attack percent sets, like Shimenawa's Reminiscence, no, not Emblem, this one, Vermilion, Gladiator, the new Bond of Life set, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy, stuff like that would be her best in slot with the double attack percent. But because I've not got a Noblesse on this team at the moment, her best is Noblesse. So Noblesse is what is on her. But yeah, that's the dub there. Is you want so that's why I changed her to Noblesse, because she often won't be on teams with Bennett. There are situations in which she could be on a team with Bennett, but most situations she will not be. Got the spear. Nice! That's very exciting. You get the spear from starting the stuff. If you complete everything, Kepler, if you complete everything, you can get the spear to refinement rank 5. I can't remember what they're called, but you get a bunch more materials with each of, like, the quest bits, right? And you can use them in the refinement thing instead of duplicates on the weapon, which means that you can get a 40% attack increase whenever you use an elemental skill with this weapon, which is why it's such a good one. It's one of the best weapons for Shenhe at the moment because of that 40% attack increase after an elemental skill on her attack-based buffing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, exactly. That's why it's so good. It's also got a really cool design. I really like this weapon. It reminds me of the Tokubu Shigure, which is an event weapon from a few years back. I want to find a build that I can actually use this on. I know Kazuha, it's a good option for him, but I really like the Tokubu Shigure. Wait, the eye moves on the spear. It does. The eye does move on the spear. That's why it's so cool. It's a great weapon for most spears, to be fair. Great for damage dealers. Exactly. It's a really good spear. TDLR. It's genuinely, like, such a useful weapon, which is why I'd recommend it so much. But after that, Kepler, whether you want to continue with the event quest is up to you. I just think you should have gotten this spear, is more or less the dub there. because it's such a good spear. It's a very, very important. No, it's. I wouldn't want you to miss out on it because it's a very, very good weapon to have. Gonna try and finish it off though. That's fair. That's fair. Best of luck. And then, like you all beg, I'll welcome Mawika. Yes. She's just genuinely such a good character. Yeah, like I just think it would be a very big benefit to you to actually you and your account to actually build her. At Day's End though, again, I know I've been pressuring it a bit. I maybe shouldn't have been. You should build the characters you want. You should build the characters that give you the most fun. But I would strongly recommend it because she's also cool. Look at her. She's also really. I cast Explode on you. Ah! But yeah, no, this it does glow. I really like this weapon. It's a cool one, and I'm glad it works so well on Shenhe. It's also gonna work really well on the new character Ian-san. Ian-san, a 4-star releasing in the next update, is a polearm user whose gives buffs that scales on her attack. Similar to Bennett, but it's attack percent instead. It's speak, Kepler, sorry. I was waiting for a moment then, and then I twigged. World be saved. But, yeah, I'm happy it works on Shenhe as well, but it's going to be really good for
This
Ian-san.
stream was sponsored by Movika. Buy her motorcycle.
Real. You got yours on Rosaria right now, but if you get a Ian-san, it's for sure, then for sure she's going to get it exactly. Ian-san being a buffer who's seemingly going to be as good as Bennett. Just like, even if her attack buffing isn't quite as good as Bennett's, right? Friend to animals. What was I saying? Yeah, no, even if her buffing isn't quite as good as Bennett's, her access to Cinder City makes her better. Like, that is genuinely insane. You can make an ad for Mawika, an ad for motorbikes if you take Mawika to the desert. Can you? Also, Kepler, just a fun fact that will make things easier. Oh no, I already showed you this teleport waypoint, didn't I? Never mind. I shush now. Okay, let me switch down before I walk there. I've seen it. Yeah, good. Let's hop over to the desert. You know, like those truck ads you get. Oh, I see! I get what you mean. I thought you were talking about...
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
That. I thought you were talking about that voice line for some reason. But yeah, no, as we go down the desert path, oh no, it's gone. Anyway, I'm waffling. It is 10 minutes past 11. That is, frankly put, way too late. Way too late for my liking, because I need to shower. But I do not recommend stopping here. My good friend Guts is streaming at the moment. They're streaming themselves doing art. They're doing a donathon. They're trying to fund their new art tablet. It's midnight there. Understandable. Well, I hope you get a good night's sleep, Em. But yeah, I'd recommend checking out Guts' donathon. Yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. I'd recommend checking out Guts' donathon. I'll be back on Wednesday with Weekly Boss Wednesday, of course, I'll maybe finish off the event quest then, or maybe I'll do it next Saturday. We'll find out closer to the time. But thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Goodbye and good night.